at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Good news, everyone.
Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm here to report some good news to you, some respite from all the crazy-ish that goes on in the world today on a daily basis. We're here to balance things out, bring some positivity back to your life, and some love and hope and just positive vibes. And today, I'm going to be joined by a very lovely lady, a very beautiful, amazing, intelligent, just awesome girl. It's Brittany Venti. She's here.
Hi. Thank you for the lovely intro, Nina. That was very kind of you.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Brittany, I'm sure everyone knows who you are, but please tell everyone where they can find you before we start.
Yeah, I'm like so famous, guys. How could you not know who I am? Like, honestly, that's so sad. But now your lives are enriched. I'm Brittany Venti, and I do YouTube content. I have two channels. One is my main one, where it's more entertainment commentary, and my second one is more of like a fashion feminine channel. But I always say it's palatable to both genders, in my opinion. So you guys can go check that out if you want. The second one's called Saturday Supermodel. And thank you for having me on, Nina.
Of course. And both her channels are in the description down below. So is her link tree. So if you want to follow her on anything else, I also included like her main ones, Twitter and Instagram as well. So make sure you're just go and press those buttons. Go and subscribe because, I mean, like seriously, what are you doing with your life if you're not subscribed to Brittany Venti? She's just so fun. She's fun girl. She's awesome. Has a very peculiar sense of humor because it took me a minute to get it. For a minute, I was like, wait, is she being serious? And then she's like, she's totally joking. Like, and I'm like, wait, what? But no, she's great. I love you. So good news on my part. One of the things that happened this week, actually today, my nephew is graduating from high school. So yay, that's like really good. And I'm really proud of him because, you know, graduating high school is a milestone and sending my love. I'm sending my love to all of you in Canada and Calgary, my family who is probably watching right now. So I just wanted to say I love you guys and yay, you did it. You did it. Good for you. You survived. You survived high school, and that's a big deal, right, Brittany?
Oh, it's a very big deal. I hated high school so much.
I did too. I mean, it was not a fun time for me at all. But that's why they say it's probably one of the hardest times in your life, high school. And then
I think so because you get like, okay, not to be too negative, but you wake up like still traumatized from it like 10 years later. Like I have to get up for school.
It's true. Go ahead.
And yeah, I think I don't know. I think that people that don't, I saw a tweet today. Okay. So the tweet said that people be like, I hate school, but then graduate with a 4.0 GPA and 0 absences.
0 absences. That part is like, what are you talking about? My entire high school was absent. Like just, I was a skipper. I was a skipper and I skipped a lot of classes and I took like basically anything that I could coast on, like, you know, drama and art and like whatever else.
I did too. I did the same thing.
It was great. Some really early super chats. I'm going to get these ones from Anna's Double Chin for $5. Thank you. Says, "Hail Nina for sharing hope every week and the work you put in. Can't believe you even got a guest from the Disney show Ice Age. Hi, Sid. I don't know what that means. But thank you.
They're referring to me being a sloth bitch.
Oh. Well, okay then. Thank you for that $5. Deranged Lunatic for $1.99 says, "It's a beautiful day with 2 beautiful women." It is. Thank you. And then we have Andrew Thomas here for $5. Says, "Happy Friday to the most beautiful, entertaining, and kind women. Have a great Friday, as great as both of you." Thank you so much, Andrew. That is a very nice. That is a very nice super chat. I really appreciate that. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the show now. Usually, Brittany, the first story I kind of like talk about is usually some sort of archaeology news. Unfortunately, there wasn't like that great of an archaeology news in the news, but there was this, and I thought it was, it's about an old painting, so I thought it'll do. And I thought it was a really cool story, and it taught me a lot because this is a Canadian painter, and I actually didn't know who she was, so I went into like this whole rabbit hole of figuring out who she was, and apparently there's like movies about her with Ethan Hawke. So prepping for this show always teaches me something, and it's and I think that's a plus as well. And the article says the painting paid for grilled cheese sandwiches 50 years ago now earns the restaurant thousands. And I thought this was really cool. So this is the couple that owned the restaurant, cute little Canadian couple. And this is the painting. When John Kinner bought a selection of paintings for an impoverished Nova Scotia painter, his chief hope was that they might buy him a grilled cheese sandwich. His favorite diner in London, Ontario, made an unforgettable grilled cheese sandwich with 5-year-old cheddar and freshly baked bread. Now, I don't think I've ever had a grilled cheese sandwich that amazing before. Have you ever had a grilled cheese sandwich that's like made with 5-year-old cheddar and freshly baked bread, Brittany? You're muted.
Honestly, I'm so ignorant that if someone said that, like, I'm gonna make you a grilled cheese with 5-year-old cheddar, I'd be like, ew, disgusting.
I know, right? It doesn't sound like it would be good, but I feel like it's like aged cheese, so it's probably really good. Like, I guess like really cheesy. I don't know. That's It sounds good though, with the freshly baked bread part. That sounds amazing. Maybe if they liked one of the paintings, he could secure a series of sandwiches on the house. Now, 50 years later, that trade has secured Irene and Tony Demos, the married couple running the diner, a small fortune, as the paintings were made by the now acclaimed folk painter Maude Lewis and sold some weeks ago for $250,000. 50 years ago, Irene and Tony hoped one day to convince their regular customer, Mr. Kinner, to try something other than grilled cheese. But not only did they fail in that regard, they found themselves making a deal for a grilled cheese in the future, for free grilled cheese in the future. Irene had learned that dealing with money was better in many circumstances, and traded food from her restaurant out to other merchants and professionals. So when Mr. Kinnear arrived one day for his customary sandwich, carrying with him a selection of paintings, it wasn't a big deal to make a swap. I find this really interesting as well because, some people are really like not well off and sometimes they can't afford food. And for her to like accept things like just not just money and to give away food, I feel like that makes it, I don't know, I feel like she's like a good person for doing that.
Yeah, I think it's also cooler. Like, imagine how many cool knickknacks you could get for that. Like,
I know,
interesting
right?
things.
Like actual cool things, like this painting that apparently got her a lot of money later. She sure as hell paid for the grilled cheeses and then some. One painting stood out to the pregnant Mrs. Demos, a cheery painting of a black pickup truck going down a neighborhood road, which she thought would look great on her son's bedroom wall. And that's again this little painting here. I just sat there in silence for quite a while. I never ever seen any art like that before, Demos remembered telling The Guardian. At first, I thought they might be playing some sort of trick on me. Did a kid do some of these? Using the leftover paint that fishermen would use to paint their boats, and whatever wood boards were of clean enough condition to paint on, Maude Lewis, a poor artist whose acclaim has grown hugely since her death in 1970, painted many works throughout her difficult life. In return for some of the paintings supplies, Mr. Kinnear received some of her paintings after he felt sorry for her. After news of her fame and the soaring value of her works reached Demos, their children encouraged them to auction off the painting that hung in their bedroom for all their childhood. My husband's 90, and I don't think I have another 50 years to hang on to it, said Mrs. Demos. Before the sale, the kids are saying use the money to travel and just enjoy life. The sale fetched $273,000, about 350,000 Canadian, which should be enough for some serious enjoyment, or at least a lifetime supply of grilled cheese. So there you go. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's really cool. I like how they explained how the art was done with the like leftover paint and with the wood. It makes it very endearing.
Yes, and I actually went to, because like I didn't know who this person was, and I'm a Canadian, and I feel like I was like I need to learn about who this Maude Lewis is. So I clicked on one of the links in the description, and it took me to the art gallery of Nova Scotia, where I could see some of her paintings, but also apparently there's a movie about her with Ethan Hawke in the movie as well, and the chick from I don't know if you've ever seen what is that movie called? In Deep Water? No, the one with the alien water creature thing, the one that they love each other. No, oh my God, what is that? What is that movie called? Chat, help me out. There's like an alien water creature, but so this is Maude Lewis, by the way. This is some of her paintings. Look at the little white kitten.
I love that. I like her art style, actually. It's cute.
It is very cute. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is it. I'm not going to play the trailer, but I'm just going to show you like this chick. She's in it.
Yeah.
And she plays Maude, and then there's Ethan Hawke in it as well. So there he is.
Chat said the movie was Shape of Water.
Yes, Shape of Water. Thank you. That's the one. It's a good movie. And I really want to see this movie actually, because I think it looks really good. So I'm going to watch that. It's been added to my list. And there you go. I learned something new with this program about Maude Lewis, and I think that's awesome. I feel like I'm a better Canadian now. Okay, so there we go. That was the first story. So the next story is also really amazing. But before I get to the next story, I'm going to read some of these super chats. The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS for 5 says, hello, Nina. Caught you on Nerdrotic. I run a Doctor Who podcast myself. We'll give Brittany sub love at the end of the show. Wow. Yay.
Better not forget.
200 Watt Studios here for $2 says, hey, gorgeous gals, turtle love for you both. So I was kind of waiting for 200 Watt Studios to show up to say this before I played this for you, because on my channel, it kind of started out as a story that my friend told me about turtle noises. When turtles make love, they make really cute noises. And then it just evolved into this thing on my channel. And she showed me a turtle sex video. And here it is. So when we talk about turtle love, that's what we're talking about. Most of the time, it's 200 Watt Studios talking about it. Nobody else really talks about it other than him. But yeah,
I thought that was just my ex. He used to make those noises all the time.
Oh my God! And then this. Oh, by the way, this is also the video of the before the sex noises. This is when the turtle is courting the female turtle. This is what happens.
Honestly, if my man doesn't do that, I don't want him. If he doesn't lightly tickle my face like this, I don't want him.
I know. It's like a very interesting foreplay going on over there. But yeah, so there you go. You learned something else on this channel. 200 Watt Studios for 2 says 8 cheese is my handle on Tinder. Oh no.
Why?
sounds
Because
kinda-
you have cheese on your dick.
Oh God. This show is getting away from me fast. Alyssa for $10 says, feeling a lot of anxiety today. Really glad to see Infinite Hope stream on. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're here. This is going to get a lot more fun. Except for the next story might be a little bit emotional, but I'm sorry. Sometimes emotions are part of the show. Nesquick for 5 says, how about I pay you to stop showing turtle sex videos? Yeah, please keep paying me and I won't.
Well, instead you can watch ones of pigs.
What?
Instead you can watch on the internet pigs having sex.
No.
Yeah, and they tend to scream at podcast hosts and
oh my gosh. Moving right along to the next story that is amazing.
Nina, you're gonna have a struggle having a positive show with me. That's a challenge.
I know. It is a challenge, but it's also a challenge for you, Brittany, to try and look at things more positively and the cup half full. That's the challenge for this show. Anna did really well. I wasn't Anna, that Star Wars girl, was on here. I didn't think that it would go as well with her, but she is super positive. I didn't think she had that in her, but she did. It's
well,
beautiful.
my cup is half full right now, but I just wish the cup were a little prettier.
Oh, it's cute. I like the cup. Here's my cup. It's full of water. It's not Duff beer.
That's a very big cup.
Yeah, it's like a mug. It's like a beer mug thing. All right. So here we go. Next story. It's an emotional one, but I really like it because so just to give a little bit of a background to this, the reason I picked this story is because although it starts really tragic and sad, it gives hope to people because you can find hope and kindness even in the most tragic stories. And this is one of them. So Stranger's Kind Gesture helps Washington County family in need of support. And we're going to just watch this story so I don't have to read. Perfect.
Right here, a heartwarming story in Washington County, where a stranger's kind gesture helped a family in need more than they could ever have imagined. Erica Stanish explains how an unexpected letter in the mail helped give a family closure as they grieve the loss of a loved one, a story you'll see only on KDKA.
4-year-old.
The story you will also see on Infinite Hope because I liked it. So thanks, KDKA, for reporting on the story.
Milan Larson's father died before she was born, but she still celebrates his birthday every year. And this year, she sent him a letter tied to a balloon, hoping it would make it to heaven. And what she got back in the mail is truly amazing.
Happy birthday, dear Daddy.
Aww.
Happy birthday to you.
Singing Happy Birthday, 4-year-old Milan Larson is celebrating her father, Travis Larson. He lost his life in 2017 in a shooting in Washington County. Connected to
That's
the
really
string
sad.
of a balloon, her grandmother attached a note, hoping it would make it to him in heaven.
It says that, happy birthday, Daddy. I love you and I miss you. And I never wanted you to go away. Happy birthday, baby girl.
But what happened next is something no one expected.
A couple days later, I went to the mailbox and I pulled that box out and seen the from Daddy from heaven to baby girl, and I just started crying. And
A random stranger
so
found
sweet.
that balloon wherever it landed and sent Milan a gift and letter from her dad in a box addressed to his baby girl.
I love your birthday present. Thank you so much. Daddy loves you and Mommy so much and misses you all. Here's a present that I made just for you. Hope you like them.
Inside were 3 handmade Christmas ornaments, snowflakes, they said, representing kisses from heaven with an angel attached.
To see the smile on her face when she got her gift from Daddy from heaven was priceless.
As this
Aw.
family continues to fight for justice for their loved one, they say this small gesture is giving them hope and faith for a better tomorrow.
After what I went through, I lost the faith in people, and they brought it back. And I just want to thank you, whoever it is. I want to thank you.
And that is the
Washington
reason
County.
Daddy sent it from heaven, huh?
that last statement is the reason I picked this story, because she went through something so terrible, and for her to do this, and then for anyone to, they didn't have to do this. That person, that stranger didn't have to write this little girl back, and they could have just, thrown away that box or that balloon or whatever and just went on with their day. But instead they chose to do this, and that's an act of kindness, and the human kindness and empathy that comes with that maybe made an impression on that child, and of course it did on that lady, to not give up faith on humanity, because we have good in us as well. And that's why I thought it was important to share the story, because even if you're going through like the hardest thing, at the end of the day, people are good people and they will do what they can to help you. And I think that is basically really the essence of the show, is about that, to bring balance to negativity. What were your thoughts on this story, Brittany?
I don't know who just started cutting onions, but so please excuse that. But I think I agree with you. I think it was a very cute, heartwarming story. I wonder what state they were in. Like, do you know what part of the country they were in for that to happen?
It says they were in, yes, it was Washington County. That's all they say. It's Washington County.
Well, I feel like that's a story that could only happen in certain states. Like, that would not happen in New York. He would send the balloon out, and maybe some homeless guy would grab the box and use it to wipe his ass with.
Well, yeah, it goes to show how different places are in America. And actually, my highlighted story is about that. So that's what we're going to talk about very shortly here after another one. But before we do that, I'm going to get some of these super chats. 200-watt studio for 2 says, I'll pay you to shower turtle love videos. Ah! Oh, no, wait. He's saying, ah, there. Okay, but Nesquik paid me more. So far.
And I think he sent a second one too, didn't he? To
yes,
counter it.
It's coming up. The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS for 2 says, when animals start OnlyFans sites, we should worry. Oh my God. Nesquik for another 2 says, don't try me, 200-watt. No turtle sex, please. There you go. So yeah, so far Nesquik is ahead. Raging Patty for 20. Thank you so much. That's so generous. Nina, I love the t-shirt. Brittler, I was really sorry to hear about Rain. Hashtag justice for Johnny. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your loss, Brittany. Rain is Brittany's cat who just recently passed away. And that's why I wanted to have her on the show, so that we can talk about good things and have her heart lift up a little bit, because I feel like losing an animal is one of the worst things that you could possibly go through. So I'm sorry about your loss.
Thank you. Thank you, Raging Patty and Nina, for your condolences. I have a little bit of an uplifting story similar to the last one, now that you reminded me.
Please share.
Yeah, so obviously, like, that was earlier this week, was one of the worst days of my life. But, I got to see the silver lining. Number one, like, obviously my cat gets to rest in peace. She doesn't have to suffer and like struggle to drink water and like lay on the floor, unable to do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was very seamless, peaceful passing. And in addition to that, I feel like her passing was like a way of the universe kind of like showing like who actually cares and like who doesn't. And it really brought that to light and showed me like the people that support me and actually do care about me and like would take time to like make sure I'm okay and things like that. And it meant a lot.
Yeah, that's a big deal, because there's this thing I like to call a scratch test. Once in a while, either the universe or yourself will kind of like scratch somebody just to see like what kind of response they'll give you. And sometimes the universe does it for you. In this case, it happened like that. And then you kind of find out who your real people are. And that's really important. It's really important to surround yourself with real people and that people that care about you. So I'm really glad that from this you were able to realize that that's looking on the positive side of things. So good for you, Brittany, and good for everybody who was kind to Brittany and all you good humans out there. Thank you so much for your empathy. Practicing empathy, which is what we tried to talk about on this show all the time. It's a muscle. You got to use it. And then Graham Palatkin, thank you so much for the $4.99, says, wait, USPS has priority mail service from heaven? Yes. Yes, it does. 200 Watt Studios for $3 says, okay, fine. We're even, Nesquik. I like turtles.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
I like turtles too, 200 Watt Studios. Thank you for the $2 or $3.
I always like turtles. I don't know what it is about them that's so cute. They just seem very like zen. Like something about them is very peaceful to me.
It's because they walk so like slowly, and they're just like, they'll get there when they'll get there. That's why I love that story, The Tortoise and the Hare, because it's always about like taking your time and doing things properly. I really like that story. That's right, Zombie Jonathan and emojis in the chat. Okay, so first I was gonna do this other story, but it's gonna flow better to do the main story here, because we just talked about how some certain things wouldn't happen in other states, like this balloon story, like in New York. But this is something that I thought most people would think that wouldn't happen in places like Alabama, because there's like this constant negative news about, the South, like the American South, like the southern state, and this kind of like picture that's been painted for most people in the media that, people from there are usually either racist, or they talk about this kind of like systematic racism that goes on, especially in red states. And so I thought that this is a really interesting story to kind of break that narrative and show you that there's really, really amazing people in places like Alabama. A Pakistani man traveled to Birmingham, Alabama to have surgery. He invited the entire city to his wedding. A Pakistani man traveled all the way to Birmingham, Alabama to have surgery unavailable in his home country. In gratitude for his experience there, he invited the entire city to his wedding. Shahzab Anwar, 31, had been diagnosed with hyperthyroidism, a disease that had been causing him to get kidney stones once or twice a year since he was 18. He began having digestive problems. He developed skin issues, but the treatment for his medical issues was a surgery that was impossible in Pakistan due to limited technology. Anwar looked into traveling to Turkey, Singapore, and the UK and India for treatment, but pandemic-related travel restrictions had made things difficult. Anwar was also worried about costs. Eventually, Anwar found out that having the procedure done in UAB hospital would cost him about half of what he had been quoted to him by other medical facilities. So he started learning more about Alabama, a state he'd never heard of before. He began posting on Facebook and Reddit, asking for people to help him better understand the culture he was about to be immersed in for a short period of time. The response he received was overwhelming, he said. People responded in a way that wouldn't even expect from my own people in Pakistan. Actually, you know what? Let's hear what he had to say here. Oh no, hold on. I have to go to Firefox for this one. I don't know why Chrome sometimes doesn't show certain videos, embedded videos, but here we go. I got it from the other place. Let's see here. There we go. You can hear him from the man's mouth himself. No. Okay. Stupid ads. But yeah, so this is a sweet story.
20 seconds of ads.
I know, right?
Just panning
Skip.
over food. What's he saying? I can't hear him.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Oh no. Hold on a second. It's probably because I'm not sharing audio or something with the window. 1 second. I hate when Firefox does this.
That's why you got to use Brave.
Is that why? People have
It's a really
told me
good
that.
one. It's the best
I've-
one. Gives you crypto for using it.
Really? That
Yep.
part I didn't know. Okay, you know what? We don't have to listen to what he has to say. That's fine. I'll just read it. So he said, and then the article goes on, but you saw what he looked like. So there you go. The article goes on and says, Andrew Harris was one of the, wait. Yeah, there we go. Andrew Harris was one of the people who reached out to Anwar. He said he wanted to help dispel any negative stereotypes Anwar may have had about Alabama and the South. When Anwar made his way to Birmingham, Harris helped him with transportation. He would always try to pay me, Harris said, but I didn't want his money. I've gained such a friend, a best friend for life. During his time in Birmingham, his first time out of Pakistan at all, Anwar came to love the city. He visited local Indian and Thai restaurants, as well as getting in as many trips to McDonald's, KFC, and Five Guys as he could. Yeah, that's a big deal for people who come from, the Middle East and stuff like that. Like even for me, when I first moved to Canada, I remember I was like, I want to go to McDonald's like all the time. Like it was just like McDonald's and fast food and places like that was something that was a big deal because we don't get it over there. Or Thai restaurants. He walked through Highland Park and the trails of Mount Brook. He said Birmingham became his home away from home, a place he'll never forget. And Anwar's surgery was successful, resolving the medical problems that had plagued him for years. He headed back to Pakistan, but wasn't done with Birmingham. When he found out he'd soon get married, he posted an invitation in Reddit group that had helped him find his footing in the United States. Everybody in Birmingham was invited to the wedding, he said. Birmingham treated me as their favorite son. He said, Birmingham literally gave me the attention that people give out to celebrities. So that's why I did it. I believe someone should be coming because Birmingham has now become part of my life. Anwar's wedding was held on Sunday, May 22nd in Pakistan. And I thought this was, again, a really sweet story showing that there's a lot of really good people in the United States. And I feel like this whole systematic racism thing is, well, quite frankly, it's false. What are your thoughts on this story, Brittany?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think it's the opposite. I actually think that, even if you look at when people apply for colleges, they kind of get benefits for being XYZ niche things, like whether it's their race or like a disability they have. It's kind of like a quota thing, it seems like.
Yeah, it is. And I love these kind of stories because again, it shows good humans. They realize this man needed something first time out of his country, going very vulnerable, going to get a medical procedure done. All this stuff is really scary. And then they just all came together to help him. And it just goes to show that there's so many good people out there that are willing to help everybody, and we just don't focus on these kind of stories.
Well, they gave him that Southern hospitality.
Yes, exactly. And that's what the South should be known more for, is the hospitality now than anything else. So I thought that was a really cool story. And let me get the super chat. Oh no, okay, that one's done. Here we go. Ram Bam for 2. Thank you. It says hugs for Brittany and F's for your cat. I know. Thanks for the hugs,
Thank
though.
you.
Now this is gonna be a new thing now.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Somebody said
I'm just gonna do
turtles.
that to men I like. I'm just gonna be like,
You're just gonna go up there. I do
Yeah.
that. I do that to my husband because, like, especially whenever he has a beard, I'm like, let me feel you. Somebody said turtle soup in the chat. Ban them. Ban that person. I'm just joking. No banning in my chat. I also thought that story, the last story, was a really cool, like, I think it would make a really cool story, like a movie, like of this guy like in Pakistan and then having to go to the United States for the first time, and then they go to Alabama and like the culture shock and like all the different things they go through and like all the different friends they make. And then for the second movie, you make it so that the Alabama family goes to Pakistan for his wedding, and then they're like, they experience the culture shock in Pakistan. And I thought that would be a really cool story. See, it's just weird. I'm weird like that.
I think that makes sense. I think they've made stories of less,
I know. Camelot is from Alabama. Wow. Okay. I should send him that story, or somebody should send him to this chat and tell him that we talked about his state. Here's another great story of good humans. Surprise $810 tip leaves Cranston pizza restaurant waitress speechless. Here's that story.
At 5:30, a waitress at a Cranston pizza shop receives generous tip.
The extra cheddar couldn't have come at a better time for this single mom. And
oh my God, she said cheddar. Was it 5 years old?
True. Word of the day.
Since 1968, the Big Cheese Pub off of Reservoir Ave in Cranston is a customer favorite for things like handmade pizza pies and super subs. The staff here is extremely close.
We are just...
Oh my God, look at that bread though, dude. That is some thick slice. Wow.
I didn't eat yet, Nina. Stop.
Oh my God, I haven't
big
eaten yet
family.
either.
We try to all look out for one another and just do what's best for each other.
Which is why waitress Jennifer Vernancio of North Providence, who's a single mom of a 3-year-old, is able to make it work at work.
It's been difficult. However, the Big Cheese works with us no matter what. I mean, with my schedule.
Last week on Wednesday, she was having a rough morning.
Stressful morning ended up to be an awesome day.
And finally, after finding a sitter, she made it to work a little late.
My first table of the day was super, super nice. Gentleman with his wife.
2 salads, 2 sandwiches, and a few interactions in between. The pair got up and left.
The gentleman looked over his shoulder and he said, "Bye, have a nice day."
And after taking the bill from the table, she couldn't believe what was written on the tip line.
She was like, Kim, someone left me a $600 tip. And I was like, Jen, stop. And I kind of pulled the paper out. I said, well, I have better news for you. It's not $600, it's an $800 tip. I said, so see? And she was like, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to faint.
$810 just for Jennifer.
There are angels out there.
On a $48 bill.
Oh yeah, it's more than a couple shifts. I mean, it helps out. Everything helps out.
Jennifer says she plans to pay bills and is getting Jax a toy police vehicle.
Jax is super cute.
Sirens on it.
She says she never got the couple's name or any information about them. But if they're watching, this slice of kindness at the Big Cheese melted her heart.
I just want to say thank you so much. It meant a lot. The money is very, very much appreciated. It helps out no matter what. However, the kindness behind it and making my day from going a little hectic to that kind of a tip made me smile the rest of the day.
It makes a difference in someone's life. It goes a long way, and you never know what someone's going through.
You never
Showing
know.
you something good. I'm Sam Reed.
You never know what someone's going through, and I always talk about that here. You can do something kind. Doesn't have to be an $800 tip, but if you can just be...
Yes, it does. Super chat it right now.
Do what Brittany says, but it doesn't have to be that. Just as long as you're kind and you show some empathy towards people, you never know what it can do for another person. And that's important, to show kindness and to be good people.
I just want to say, wait until they find out about Twitch streamers. They were losing their mind about $800. So wait till they log on the Twitch and see like streamers getting thousands of dollars in 10 seconds. Be like, thank you.
I
And
know,
then
right?
that's
It's
it.
like that girl. She's like, you're in the wrong service industry, honey. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. People should be kind. Um, oh my God, that's hilarious. That's not even one donation from Muhammad. I haven't seen that guy around
Yeah,
for a while.
where's my news article? Where's my report?
Man made my day. I haven't seen him around for a while. I hope he's okay and he didn't like give
I
away
saw him
his entire
yesterday.
fortune. Oh, you did? Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's great. I just hadn't seen him for a while. Okay. What? Okay, hang on. Hang on. Somebody said something really ridiculous. I love onions on my burgers and pizza. Okay, no, never mind. I read that wrong. I thought you said I love onions and burgers on my pizza. I was like, what? But okay, that's different. That's fine. You're allowed. You're allowed that. Okay. Next story. This is a really silly story, but also really fun and weird. And the universe has a sense of humor. A man snorkeling on vacation found dentures. He took them on an adventure and found the owner.
What?
I know.
What did he? Is this like Cinderella? He like told every old man to open their mouth and see if the dentures fit.
I know. When I saw that, I thought the same thing. I was like, "What is this? Like, is he going around like putting like the dentures in people's mouths or something? Like, this is so weird." But no, that didn't happen. A Wisconsin man has been reunited with dentures that he lost in the Gulf of Mexico last Monday. We're just gonna watch the story because there's a news story about it. There's the name. That's how he found it. But here we go. Here's the story, and then we'll look at the pictures again after because it's hilarious.
Let's just say this next story is a mouthful. A man from Wisconsin getting
The
something
puns,
very
terrible puns.
important returned.
Yeah, his bite. The guy lost his dentures in the Gulf, but a snorkeler found the choppers literally right off the beach. Fox 10 News Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick joining us now with this amazing story of lost and found.
How about that, Hal? It's hard to imagine the odds of something like this happening.
Absolutely, especially once you factor in the fact that the teeth were lost last Monday. They were found 4 days later on Friday, more than 2 miles away. And they weren't even floating. They were actually on the bottom, just smiling back at Aaron Welber.
That is so weird.
That actually scared me. I was like,
Okay, so here's the thing. I would never pick them up. This is what this story fascinates me, is that I would never pick them up. I'd be like, ew, gross. Like, I would just move on with my life. Like, it wouldn't be something like, oh, let me grab these and then try and find the person they belong to.
Oh yeah, men always do that. They're always like, you ever walk around with a guy and he just like randomly sees stuff people put on the curb and he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna pick that up and touch it." I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's dirty. It's bed bugs. Like, why are you?
Yeah,
touching
bed
it?
bugs, dude. I've heard this story many times, and then like a week later, I've had to like evacuate my house because I have bed bugs now, and I'm like, bro, like there's a reason for this. Quit picking stuff off the curb.
Yeah, you'll be walking around and like, I swear to God, it doesn't even have to be furniture. Like one time I was walking with my ex and on the curb of the street in New York, there was just like random steel hangers on the side of the curb. And he's like, ooh, and picks one up and just starts hitting things with it. Unga, dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh, this gets even better. All right, here we go.
like, yeah, I said, where's the rest of this guy's teeth? Like, somebody.
For Aaron and Blair Wellborn, this year's annual Gulf Shores vacation will assuredly rank as the most memorable. It will forever be entwined with that of another family's who they've never met. To get the full story, we need to back up 4 days. Randy Williams of Wisconsin was in the water when the wind blew off his hat.
And I went to grab my hat, and I was sideways, and a wave just come in and hit me alongside the head. And I felt them when I went in the water, and I had them in my hand for a second in the ocean, and way they went.
Williams lost hope,
Poor
but made
guy.
the most of his vacation and returned home
Oh,
Friday.
see, key phrasing there. He lost hope. Never lose hope.
About the same time, Welber was wrapping up a snorkeling adventure just off the shoreline from his beach rental. He'd taken off his fins and snorkel and was headed to the shore.
I'm like, well, I'm just going to put my goggles on and look down in the water as I walk up, and maybe just by chance I'll find something. And I stuck my head in the water, and as soon as I stuck my head in the water, they were literally sitting on the bottom just smiling at me.
A closer inspection revealed a name imprinted on the dentures. Now the challenge was on. Find the right Randy Williams and reunite him with his lost uppers. Welborn went to Facebook and posted pictures of the teeth, and it quickly got attention. Someone in the thread searched out Randy Williams in Gulf Shores, and a hit came back. Contact was made, and within 20 minutes, the right Randy was found.
And also,
At first, I thought it was.
this shows the power of social media again, that it can be used for good instead of evil.
Yeah.
But it rarely is, but sometimes it is, and it's really good when it is.
Somebody playing a joke on me, and I said, yeah, as I didn't know. And she goes, my cousin found them. And I'm like, are you serious? And she said, yeah. And then she gave me his phone number.
The last few days have been quite the adventure for the Wellborns and Williams' teeth. So much so that the Denture Adventures road trip has taken on a life of its own. The last
The
stop in
Denture
Alabama,
Adventure.
right here at Fox 10 News.
We have laughed a lot.
We've named this story, it's a story to really sink your teeth into.
And it's one they'll probably tell their grandkids about one day. Randy Williams says the lucky find saved him about $2,000
Wow.
in new dentures. He did say it was a little rough on vacation, though. He had to cut up his shrimp into small pieces to eat, and he couldn't eat steak. Reporting live in Mobile, Hal Sherrick.
That's terrible to not be able to eat steak on your vacation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they had a lot of fun with it. I think this is my favorite picture with the bear and the teeth.
Yeah,
I still think it would be super gross. Like I could never touch. I know that's my shortcoming, but I could never have done this. So I recognize that these people are better than I am. Junior just sends us $10. Oh, I like your picture. It's
Yeah.
Chrissy Mayer.
Yeah, we met him at the MegaCon.
Oh, that's
Simcast,
awesome.
yeah.
That's amazing. And then Darren said, always sew your name into your false teeth. Good tip.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Gonna start adding QR codes too.
Yeah. Graham Pelican, thank you for the $4.99, says, if some dude hunted me down to give me my lost dentures, I'd be freaked out. Yeah, like, I mean, he got hunted down on social media, so it wasn't like that guy showed up at his house, but he was warned. But it's still kind of weird. Hey Shane, I eat steak with every meal. Wow, that's a lot of meat. Okay. Next story. Speaking of Facebook and really funny stuff on Facebook, this story was also funny. It says police confiscated this gun during an arrest. You need to read the Facebook comments. So this was the gun, and this is in New York, Brittany. A police department in New York confiscated a peculiar gun during a recent arrest. The Suffolk County Police Department in a Facebook post it said in a Facebook post that they arrested a man in possession of an illegal gun described as a 2-shot Derringer. The comments on the post are absolutely gold. This guy says, arrest a man on his way to the Antique Roadshow. Great job, SCPD. The serial number on this gun is 1. Because it's such an old gun. I bet he said, why I oughta? Before shooting it. Did this arrest take place in 1879? Chuck Burns says, I see lots of jokes here. Please understand this. This was gravely serious matter. The fine constables that apprehended this rapscallion and seized his pepper box thwarted a high noon stage coach robbery. All joking aside, excellent work, SCPD. Much appreciated. Who arrested this officer? Wyatt Earp?
This gives me an idea. There should be like a website that catalogs every police station and the dumbest arrests they ever made.
Like this?
Yeah, like just silly or outrageous or like interesting arrests they've made. Like, and they get to claim points for each one.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be a funny website.
Mhm.
Time Traveler says, Elle said, hey, that could be possible. Maybe it is a time traveler. We don't know that. How fast was his horse-drawn carriage traveling when you pulled him over? I think this one's my favorite one.
Yeah.
And then, now who's gonna warn us that the Brits are coming? That's hilarious too. What was he doing in Wyandotte? What is this?
Wyandotte? I don't know.
Wyandotte. Trying a damsel to the train tracks. Oh my god. Tying a damsel to the train tracks. Who the hell did they arrest? Paul Revere. He was only protecting himself from bandits on the train, right? Chatunga. So that's funny. Are you a gun person? What do you have guns, or have you seen guns in real life?
I'm not a gun person, but I do know how to give a banger.
Oh wow.
I like guns. I think they're cool. I'm not autistic enough. I'm not that brand of autism where I can name like guns by their serial number. Like this is the AK-745 or with the 0.9 millimeter. Like I can't do that, but I have shot guns plenty of times.
If you saw this, would you be like, holy, this is an old gun? Like you would like recognize something like this as something like super old and weird, I would guess.
Well, my first thought would definitely be it looks like a cowboy gun, but I wouldn't put two and two together, probably.
Yeah, this looks really old. Like it should be in a museum. It's kind of interesting. So I'm not a gun connoisseur. I was anti-gun when I was being brought up in Canada. Like I was like, no, guns equal bad. I've since then changed my mind, but still, I just like this kind of thing. I think is really, really interesting and funny, and I like that. I don't like guns, but I understand them. That's
banger.
That's funny. Brittany's a badass. She sure as hell is.
Banger.
All right. Okay, so Brittany, you talk about bimbos often on your channel. And I think that this is a really good tip. It's only like what is this? How long is this? 29-second long tip. I know that sounds really bad. Wow. What did I just say? That was
Hey, phrasing.
This will help you, any of you bimbos out there. And I think it's really cool. So it says how to find the center of a board without doing math. Here it is.
Find the center of a board when it's not an even number. I'm about to show you. You pull your measurement. You can see it's not even number here, so it's a lot harder to find the center. So what you want to do is rotate your tape measure to the next even number, which is 4. You get 4 right on the edge of your board. You come over here and you mark 2. That's the center. You could even take it farther. I mean, you could go all the way up here to 6 if you wanted to. Get 6 on the edge of your board. Mark 3. You're still in the center. You're welcome.
Wait, I don't understand. Why did it go from 2 to 3? Like how is he increasing these increments?
You just go to like you're dividing it, right? So you're just like you go to the round number, and then it becomes.
Fuck, he said this was easy. You have me doing division? No.
Tried to find the
Look
center
at
of a
this.
board.
Oh, come
when
on
it's not
now,
an even
Brittany. You can keep up with this, can't you? I hope.
He didn't explain his thought process of why he randomly went. Okay, so he went up to 6 or whatever, but then he went up from 2 to 3. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like, what did you do? You added. Is it like a rule of +2 every time? There's 1 per 1 inch. Like he didn't explain that.
No, I think it's that. Oh, hold
number.
on, hold on.
About to show you. You pull your measurement. You can see it's not even number here. So
Okay, so it's not an even number. So you
Yeah.
go to it's like 3 point something something. So you go to like the 4,
Yeah.
and then you divide that by 2, and then that's the center.
Why?
it's a lot harder to find the center. So what you want to do is rotate your tape measure
So you
to
rotate
the next
it
even number.
to the next even number. So you always want to rotate it to the next even number,
I got
and
that
then divide
part.
that. And
Divided
that's
by
it.
what?
By itself, I'm guessing. Like
See?
6.
See what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
No, not by itself. But like half. half of that, whatever half of that is, the even, it would be the center.
Guys, 2 + 2 is not 4. It's the next round number.
which is 4.
Hey, it visually
You get
makes
4
sense.
right on the edge of your board. You come over here and you mark 2. That's the center. You could even take it farther. I mean, you
Divide
could go
by
all the way
2,
up here to
that's
6
right.
if you wanted to. Get 6 on the edge of your board. Mark 3. You're still in the center. You're
But
welcome.
what if it were like 7? Then it's not an even number.
Then it would go to 8. And then you divide by 2 and it's 4. 4 is the
And
center.
I kind of want to fact check this.
Do it.
I don't have any measuring tools near me though, so I can't fact check it right now.
You can fact check it and then make a rebuttal video to that.
Yeah, I'm
And then
gonna.
be like-
They have a thing on TikTok like this, like cap or something, cap or not, whatever.
People are getting frustrated at us. This guy's like FFS. It's bimbos trying to figure out math, dude. It's okay.
Literally, do you not see me do you not see that I'm wearing pink? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
wearing pink too.
Yeah, like I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, what did you expect?
Oh my God. I'm not highlighting your comment, Marilyn, but that's funny. Okay, next story. Moving away from the bimbo power. Graham for $1.99 says, Britt, just hire a man to measure it for you.
He's absolutely correct because, like, why is this guy mansplaining on how to get to the center of a board when he could be man doing? Like, just do it for me.
Just do it for me. Yeah, you know, I have a husband, so I'll just get him to do it.
Yeah,
I'll
this is
just do it,
useless
whatever.
information. I don't need to know this.
Or hire a handyman like that guy. He's taking jobs away from himself, really, if you think about it, because then a lot of women would just call him up and be like, yo, I don't know how to find the center. Can you come do it for me? But then they would pay him. But now he's out of job. So
What the fuck? Men should be begging to find the center of my floorboards for free.
Whoa, hey-oh. Wow.
Jim? No, thanks. I'm good. That's what she said. Pam?
My mother's coming.
That's what she said. No.
Hey, Lamau.
Next story. This is an amazing story of whales being rescued. That's right, whales. Divers rescue a humpback whale that was trapped in a fishing net. There's the picture of it. And here's the video of the amazing rescue. This poor whale. It's like, it was actually, when I saw this video the first time, Brittany, I was like, it was a bimbo whale. It like swam into the net. And then it was like, I'm caught in the net. And I'm a bimbo whale.
Literally damsel in distress.
Yeah, totally.
Actually, my birthday on Friday when we found the whale. So it was the best birthday present ever. It's sad, but also incredible.
So the whale's stuck. Poor little whale. Well, he's not really little. But...
I'm watching them living my dream.
10 seconds, she got like a bit.
You're watching what?
I'm watching them living my dream.
Yeah.
Nervous, you know, there's like bubbles everywhere, but then I don't know, call me crazy, but I think she knew we were there to help her and she just relaxed. And we started working from like the front of her mouth backwards.
Oh, it says it was an illegal net. So the whale was not quite a bimbo then, because I guess it didn't know that the net was there. It shouldn't have been there. It should have still opened its eyes, for God's sake.
We kept on cutting.
Learn
and
how to
she kind of
swim.
Gave a little wiggle to get herself out of it.
Aww.
And when she was free, she just stayed there. She relaxed. She caught her, like her breath. She got some strength. She gave us like a little thank you song, like very briefly, and we just got to be with her as she got more strength, and then she just swam off, and it was out of this world. It was incredible.
Aw. Bimbo whale rescued by divers. I like
I
that.
love whales. They're so cool.
I love whales too. You know, I found out that whales do actual funerals for their when like one of them dies. They
No, I
hold a
didn't.
funeral. Yeah, they hold a funeral and they so they bury I found this out through this documentary of this one whale group where the mom had lost his young, and like she buried it in the sand, and they put the they kind of like move their tail, and they bring the sand over it, and then they circle the body for like days, and they
Aw.
sing, and it's like, I mean, that's so intelligent, and like I was like, oh my god, like there's so much empathy that goes with whales, and they just kind of sing, and they have a funeral for several days before they leave, and they say goodbye. It's really sweet. It's really sweet stuff.
Yeah.
I like whales.
I like them for the similar reason I like turtles, how they're very zen and peaceful. I find that
Yeah.
whales are the same way.
Like the whale song is beautiful too.
Do you have a
Okay.
favorite whale?
Probably a narwhal, because I think narwhals look really fucking cool with that unicorn horn.
Did you know that sometimes they can have two horns?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a rare genetic defect, and it's even rarer if a female has it. I think because the male ones are supposed to have the horn. So if a female has, it's like one recorded case last time I read about it, like 10 years ago, like a female having two horns.
Wow, that's really cool. I did not know that. I love this show. I always learn things. See, okay, I used to like the killer whale, like the black and white one, right? Like I thought they
Yeah,
were really cool
orcas.
looking. Yeah, orcas. But then I found out they were like extremely savage, and I was like, I don't know if I like you guys anymore. So I like stopped liking them as much. They're actually kind of killers. Like they
They're
are killer whales.
savage. They're savage, but not to humans, and also not as savage as other dolphins. Because orca whales are dolphins, technically. They're not whales. They're just big dolphins, which is very confusing because we call them killer whales and orca whales. But yeah, they only are aggressive to humans when they're literally entrapped and like stressed out and not in a
Right.
natural environment. Otherwise, they're pretty friendly. But dolphins will go around like literally like playing R-word games, unconsensually touching baby dolphins, like, and doing drugs like puffing on puffer fish to get high. Like they're degenerates. I love dolphins. That was like my autistic animal of choice growing up, where I like obsessed over them. But honestly, they're kind of degenerate.
Oh my God, they are. And they grape people too. It's like famous that they grape
Yeah.
people. I actually had a dolphin story. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I kind of forgot to click on this link. Okay, here it is. I also have a dolphin story. So speaking of dolphins, we do have one. And it's really funny because, again, it shows that dolphins are quite intelligent. And they like taking care of themselves because dolphins self-treat their own skin by lining up to rub on specific coral. And I think that this is really funny because they're doing skincare. We're not going to read this whole article, but if you are interested in finding out how they do it, like what the thought process is, it's in the description down below along with all the other articles. But we're going to watch this go on. But they just basically... They literally like just take turns to like rub themselves on this rock because they're like cleaning themselves, and I think it's hilarious because they have a skincare routine. Also, bimbo dolphins. This is so funny. They're just like, all right, it's time to. The scientists called it like this is the dolphins' way of showering before before they start the day.
That's really cute.
I think it's adorable.
I think those are short-beaked bottlenose dolphins. if I'm like guessing correctly based on what I could see.
Really?
But those,
I wouldn't know.
but those spots at the bottom, I'm not sure what those are. That would classify it as a different.
Oh, okay. Have you ever swam with dolphins before, Brittany?
Yes.
I have too. Isn't it so fun?
Yeah, definitely like top 10 experiences in my life.
Me too. And I didn't get raped by one. Did you?
No, I actually did have an incident though. So not
What?
with me.
Okay, share your incident.
Okay, so this was at Atlantis in the Bahamas, and there's like 5 other people there. I was there with my mom. I was like probably like 10 at the time, and we're all standing in a line like on the part before it takes that big dip, like where it's shallow, and the trainer's like talking about the dolphin or whatever, and the guy like, so the trainer's like over there and we're over here like in a line this way horizontally, and the dolphin swims by. He points his finger out, the dolphin swims by and bites his finger, and then all of us collectively took a step back at the same time. We were like,
Oh my
and
God.
he was bleeding.
Was he? Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Like, how bad was it? Like, did he take the finger off? Like,
No, not the finger off. It just was like like if a dog bit you or something.
oh, okay. So it wasn't like extremely bad, but it was, damn, though, that's a bite. Like that. Wait, did you go swimming with the dolphins after the bite occurred?
Yeah.
That's brave, dude. I feel like I'm not swimming with that freaking rabid dolphins and shit.
They can like push your feet too. It's so cute. Like you get on the
Yes.
board and they push your feet and you go around like you're a mermaid. It's so cool.
Yes. I had a similar experience, but like different. Like, well, like my experience was different because like we went into like the open water one in Cancun because they have one that's like literally like in the ocean and they just kind of like close it off. But these dolphins are treated better than humans here, so it's really good. And my dolphin was a boy dolphin, but it had a girlfriend dolphin, and the girlfriend dolphin was swimming with like another group. So our dolphin kept leaving us and like going around the other dolphin and like fucking circling around the other group because it wanted to hang out with the girl dolphin. It was so cute. And like, so our trainer like kept having to like call him over and like feed him fish so that he would come over because he just kept wanting to ditch us and go to the other girl dolphin. And I was like, this is kind of really sweet because it like was in love and I like didn't want to leave her.
I'm upset hearing this. Like at the same time of like, oh, that's cute. I'm like, wow, dolphins get treated better than I do dating men. Like, are you serious? I can't even get a text back sometimes from people in the past, and it's like this dolphin gets to get this sort of attention and loyalty. Oh my God.
This dolphin, well, like the male dolphin, I guess, really wanted some from her. So was like, I'm not leaving you because these humans will just feed me fish, but you'll give me something else. And I'm not going to go around graping humans because he clearly had like a partner. I was concerned. Like I was like asking the, like I was a little concerned because I knew that they graped people. So I was like, so like this fish, like this dolphin, I know like it has a girlfriend and the girlfriend's over there, but like if it doesn't get any from her, should I be worried? And like the guy was like laughing and like, you know, because I was like, what if like the girl's not putting out and then he wants to take it out on me? And the guy started laughing and he was like, no, it's not gonna happen, don't worry. And I was like, oh, I was a little nervous. Oh my God, the comments in the chat are hilarious. Oh my God. Okay. Next story. We're getting into like the really cutesy stuff now, Brittany. We're going to start talking about really cute animals and weird things that happen to animals. Like this picture here. A raccoon got stuck like this in someone's roof. This is a real picture. It's not photoshopped. A hilarious photo of a raccoon stuck in someone's roof has gone viral. But don't worry, this has a happy ending. Wildlife Emergency Services received a call from a concerned homeowner in the Santa Cruz Mountains regarding a raccoon that had chewed through their roof and had gotten herself stuck. According to the Santa Cruz County Animal Shelter, she was only trying to get back to her babies. Oh, The homeowner had the attic vent fixed and closed off while she was outside the home and trying to outside the home, and her young were in the attic. The mother raccoon was determined to get back to her babies and started chewing through the roof. After getting partway through the roof, she became wedged in the opening, mostly inside, but with her hips, rear legs, and tail stuck outside. Oh, the poor thing. It was like, I want to get to my babies. And it chewed through the roof. A rescue crew was able to widen the hole to let the raccoon get through and reunite with her babies. Now that the mama raccoon is back and safe with her babies, Wildlife Emergency Services will help the citizens to set a repellent barrier to safety and humanly have mama and her kids move along to a more appropriate home, the Santa Cruz County Animal Shelter said. This is not flattering.
I love how the photo looks like it's from fucking Looney Tunes.
I know. It's like life is stranger than fiction sometimes. And it does happen. I know it's like nothing can get in the way of mama. I will freaking chew through a roof for you, kids. It does look like a meme. It's hilarious.
Like, again, we have single mothers, and yet raccoons in the raccoon world, they'll chew through roofs to get to their families. And
Yeah, man, that's nature. That's nature. It'll do it. Nesquik for 2 says dolphins have better skincare skills than most men. That's true.
It's true. They're exfoliating.
They are.
Men
They
don't
really
even know what
are.
that word means. How many of you in chat actually know what that word means?
I would like to know that too.
Yeah.
If you know what it means, press 1. If you have no freaking clues, press 2. Be honest. Be honest with your answers. There's no judgment here. Well, maybe a little bit from Brittany. But
I'm seeing in chat there's a mix of answers.
This guy's like, huh? I like your picture. That's funny.
Yeah, so there's a mix in chat. So a lot of them don't know what it is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There
You
go.
know what? That's fair. That's understandable. I feel like a lot of men that would know what that is like metrosexual men. Like I don't think like most like non-metrosexual men would know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Here's another mom moment of being reunited. Watch the moment a lost panther kitten is reunited with the mother thanks to Florida wildlife officials. We're just going to watch this because this is so freaking sweet. So at first it's like in a cage with like the things down to see if the mother is going to accept it, and it does.
Aww.
It's like, how do I get you out? Female panther shows maternal behavior towards the kitten. It's so cute. Oh my gosh.
This whole time of you showing me these animals being nice, it's just making me more and more FOMO and jealous. I'm like, why can't that be me?
Oh my God. And then the cage door is opened by the panther biologist. And so the baby leaves and goes to its mama. Oh, you're so cute. And then they leave. No, she doesn't eat it, you guys. Because there's more video of them like a month later, and it's like they're hanging out. See, look. 1 month later after reunification.
How cute is that the baby walks just like the mom?
I know. It's so cute.
If you ever see kittens, it's so cute when they're very young, like a month old. And you can see that they haven't quite got it down yet, but they're like trying to imitate how their parent walks and like moves
Totally.
their tail. It's the cutest thing.
It's adorable. I love kitty cats. Well, technically, if that's a mountain lion, they aren't actually panthers. That's true, but we couldn't really tell. I think it was, I don't know what it was. But she didn't eat it, you guys. It was cute. It was cute. Okay, here's another adorable moment of reunification with a mother. This is so weird because Brittany, whenever I do these shows, sometimes for like out of nowhere, there's like a theme like to all of these stories. So for some reason, all these animal stories ended up being like some mom trying to chew through the roof to get to her kids, or like animals just being reunited with their parents for some reason. And this was another one. The adorable moment a sloth reunited with her baby after it was found stranded on and crying on a beach. And it's freaking adorable. And we're going to watch the video. But basically, the people rescued the baby, and then made sure it was okay at a vet, and then reunited it with the mom. I'm going to mute this because this is all like windy sounds. So that's what's important, is to see the baby. And this is so funny to me because the sloths are like the slowest freaking creatures. And like, I just feel like when this sloth sees this baby, it's like, all right, hold your horses. I'm coming down. And it's like moving as fast as it possibly can, but it's like the slowest thing you'll ever see in your life. They skip that part right now to this, but then they go back to it for some reason.
How it grabs it.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Oh,
What the heck?
you hugging it? They're hugging.
It's so cute. See, look, she's like, hold your horses, I'm coming. Apparently they had to play baby sounds because they recorded the baby crying. And then they like played it towards the trees so it realizes that the baby it's here. And then they heard it, and then she heard, and then she came along.
Oh yeah, because she's so slow that like by the time she notices it, the baby be dead.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's my baby. All right, that's the one. All right. Yeah, I lost this one. This is mine. Give her here. Thanks, babe. Thanks, human. I got you, baby. Oh, it's so cute. Everything about this is too freaking adorable. Sloths look really weird. Have you ever seen one in real life?
No, I know they have like a green hue to them though.
I've never seen one in real life either. I think they look alien.
See, that's
Some
why I get called
animals.
one.
What?
Yeah, that you saw the super chat earlier. Like that's what I'm known as. I'm known as like sloth, hammerhead, shark, alien.
That is so fucking random. Is it because you're like you move slowly? I don't get it.
It's because I have like weird features on my face, like far apart eyes and like my general bone structure.
People are just
weird.
jealous.
Yeah, it's
You're
the
beautiful.
eyes.
Kingsport Cal says for 2. I'm back. I know all about skincare. Thank you. Oh,
No,
you're
you
welcome.
don't. You're just black. You just get free, nice skin. You don't need to know anything about skincare. They don't have to do shit.
Oh my god, I wrote that as I'm back. I thought he went to like search what skincare exfoliation is, but he says I'm black.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah. Sorry. So here's the thing. Black don't crack. So you guys just kind of get a pass on that one.
Yeah.
It's just good genes. That's all it is.
You could see in that photo, like his skin's very clear.
God, you're never gonna age. Never mind. You have such great skin. People are still rolling in saying hi, Brittany.
Hi.
Hi. Oh wait, did I see someone we know? I think I did. Hang on. No. Never mind. I thought I saw Frank in here, and I was like, is that Frank? But it's not Frank. Okay. Next, this is not really a story anymore. We're going to get into like the cute animal videos now. And this is a horse. just being super cute. Shout out to Stump Brat for emailing me this because this is adorable, and Stump Brat's in the chat. So thank you, Stump Brat. Here we go. Wait, it's muted. This is just a horse jamming with its human companion. I love horses.
Not that hard. Just gently. Just gently. Gentle.
Oh, kitty!
No bite, no teeth. No.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at the little kitty.
Yeah.
Hi, Petals. Petals,
see if I
you're
get her.
so
Look at the
cute. Oh, baby, you're so cute. Oh, Petals looks just like Yuki. Like really similar. They
Yeah,
could be
she's-
siblings.
She's very sweet. She like wants to get out of my arms, but she's not like being mean about it. She's just kind of like, have flop around a little bit.
Oh, she's so similar to Yuki. Yuki's like a Balinese fire tail too, so she's got the little orange, like little orange
Yeah.
ears and the little orange tail. It's so cute. She's so
The flame point. She gained a little weight recently. She like broke into the treats when I was sleeping.
Oh no.
So now she's a little fatty.
Does she like eating plastic? Because Yuki loves eating plastic for some reason.
Not typically. She'll
Oh my
chew
God.
on wires sometimes if they're white wires.
Oh God, I've had to hide away like every single plastic and tissue, like napkins and tissue. She'll eat it. It can never be around on my like on my counters and stuff. Immediately she'll eat it. Oh,
Can you
you're
do this?
so
But
cute.
can you do this? Like where you wait, hold on. She's pissy. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Look. Can you slink?
Yeah.
again?
Yes. Yeah, I can do that. And I can do the little baby rock too. Just a little baby.
So that means your breed of cat must be really docile too.
She is. She is. And she loves the like the cat tree because she's a tree cat. Like she'll just like she'll just go and like just lie in the like on the top thing and just dangle her arms. Because they just like the dangle. Like
She does
the
that
little
too.
arm
She
or the
dangles
paw.
her arms like this, like they're
Yeah.
like straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
She does that.
Or like her little paw, like her foot paw or whatever. It's so cute. I love them. Oh my God. I think like your cat and my cat could literally be siblings. It's really cute. Oh, they're so adorable. Okay. So now we're going to go into my Twitter bookmarks and just play cute videos that I found and bookmarked or like been tagged on basically for the week. There was one that I got tagged on, but I feel like it's too sad. I don't want to watch it right now. Unless you want to, but it's basically like the reaction of people seeing color for the first time. And I feel like I need to laugh more. Ooh, this one's cool. I never knew people could do watermelon art. Did you know that?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen like where they have like the big chunky ones and they're like all cut up.
Ooh.
The red showing.
I mean, I don't quite like, okay, I'm super into doing pumpkin art, like especially for Halloween. Like I love carving pumpkin and stuff like that. But I don't understand the purpose of watermelon art, but I think it's beautiful and I think it's really cool. Like, I mean, look at that. That's freaking amazing.
Yeah, that's seriously beautiful.
But I mean, for watermelon art, it's like I just want to eat the watermelon because I like watermelon. I feel like, can I eat it now? But that was like really delicate and really cool.
Well, for me, it's kind of the same because I don't really like watermelon and I wouldn't eat a pumpkin raw either. So.
Oh, you don't really like watermelon?
No, it tastes like sweet and low with cucumber to me.
Wow, that's weird. I guess maybe you haven't had really good watermelon because really good watermelon is like just next level and it definitely tastes like watermelon. It's a very sugary though.
Yeah, I would like to try one that's like very strong in taste. Maybe I'd change my mind, but the ones I've tasted, they taste kind of like watery.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because those are kind of like the shitty non-organic ones that like I used to get in Canada, but like in Iran and in Mexico. Mexico has fucking amazing watermelons. I think in like hotter places, and especially if you have like organic watermelon, it's completely different. Yeah. So here's the thing. I know this is kind of like stereotype, but that is kind of weird that you don't like watermelon, Brittany, because you are, you're
I'm blackish.
Yes, you're blackish. So I've never heard of a blackish person say they don't like watermelon. I think that's interesting to me.
Yeah, I do like fried chicken though.
I love fried chicken. I mean, who doesn't like fried chicken? Like
Right?
everyone loves fried chicken.
I want some right now. Maybe I should
I
order.
know. I want some right now too. When you come home from the club so late and your mom is waiting at the door. Okay, I've been there, done that, definitely.
Straight up, I'm about to order some fried chicken.
From where?
I'm not gonna dox myself.
No, like from where are you getting the fried chicken? What restaurant?
There's like a boba tea place I like ordering from, and they have, because Japanese are really good with food, like in the sense that they're foodies, so like they're very into it. So I find that their chicken's pretty good. So it's
Yeah, like
a
kind of like
boba
chicken tempura. That was like in King of the Hill. Have you ever watched King of the Hill?
Yeah, I have.
When they go to like the Asian restaurant and it's like chicken tempura. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I love King of the Hill. Okay, this is adorable shit. Mothering the tiger cubs, and it's an orangutan doing that. That's freaking cute. How is this even a thing? I mean, this is so freaking cute.
It is. Oh my god, it knows how to feed it the bottle.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's doing like little belly. Oh my god, that's too adorable. That's just too cute.
I'm upset. The place I order from is closed.
Oh no.
I lost hope.
No, don't lose hope on infinite hope. They will open again, Brittany. It's like you go there and they're like, we're out of business. Oh my god.
Like, why are you closed on a Friday at 3:30?
That's crazy. Oh, you know what? They usually open. It's an Asian place, right?
Mm-hmm.
They open at like 4. That's like an Asian thing. Because
they were open at like 11 before when I was.
They usually close for lunch. I know it's really weird, or like not for lunch, like the time between lunch and dinner, and then they open for dinner again. Usually that's what it was like in Canada. They would close from like 2 to 5 or 2 to 4.
How dare they?
I know.
I'm hungry. How dare they eat when I'm hungry?
Okay, hold on. We have a super chat here from King Sport Cal. Thank you so much. Says for 5, Brittany, that cat tree you got is dope. I used to work in a factory making those. You ain't had a good watermelon. How many stereotypes we doing?
Pull up and find out. Gang, gang.
With the rooster. I'm gonna say the rooster emoji. Thank you for $5. I just got Yuki a cat tree for the first time ever, like really recently, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. I was finally able to afford one, and I was like, I'm getting you one. Somebody, okay, Ultra Maximus tagged me on this, and I'd never seen any, like I'd never seen clam sweet, like, or scallops swim before. Like I've never actually seen anything like this.
You never seen
until-
SpongeBob?
Well, I don't watch SpongeBob, but that's also a cartoon. I didn't know they actually freaking swim in real life. Look at this. This is
Yeah, they do
crazy.
this in SpongeBob.
I didn't know that. No, I've never seen SpongeBob. That's
That's
beyond my
insane.
time.
I've never met someone that never saw SpongeBob before. That's crazy.
I was just too old for it when it like came out and it became famous. I was like, I'm done with little kid shows like this. So and I
Honestly,
think
it's worth watching as an adult too. I rewatched some of the episodes as an adult. It's still good. It's palatable to kids and adults, in my opinion.
I watched one episode and I thought, who like these people were on acid that made this.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about it, though. That was so creative.
Giraffe dad meets his new baby. Okay, I haven't even watched this one. Thanks, Ultra Maximus Reviews, for tagging me on this. Oh my god. Okay, we usually see moms meeting their kid for the first time. Apparently, this is a dad meeting the kid for the first time. I did. Oh, look it. Oh.
He's like, oh shit, I gotta pay child support.
I would love to meet and pet a giraffe in real life.
Yeah, especially the baby one. I would kiss it.
Oh, the little baby. It's so cute. He looks unimpressed.
Yeah, because he knows he's gonna have to reach extra highs for some extra leaves every month.
Maybe the dad's like, are we sure that's mine? I know that's terrible. Oh no. Oh, the mom and the dad are kissing. Oh my god, that was cute. Why is the dad in prison? Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Those ain't my. Someone chat was like, "Those ain't my spots."
Those ain't my spots. Okay, this is hilarious because okay, so here's the thing. I'm like, have you ever watched Friends, that episode where we find out Joey doesn't share food? And he's like, Joey,
you know what?
doesn't share
Okay.
food.
Okay. I can't believe you just said that because my friend that I hung out with yesterday referenced the same one. I was like, no, I don't know that reference. And you just referenced it.
Well,
'Cause I
that is
accidentally
me.
ate their food.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Dude, I would be so mad at you because I'm like Joey. Like, I'm like, Nina doesn't share food. Like, I'll get really mad at you. I know that sounds really bad. It's just the way it is. Maybe it's because I'm a child of war, whatever you want to call it. But we're very like, just get away from my food, bitch. So you should watch that episode since two people brought it up to you because it's really hilarious. But this is what happens to this poor dog. This dog's not having any of it. So I understand the dog. I'm just gonna go out and say on a limb here that I relate to this dog. Because this dog's like, the fuck did you just do, motherfucker? Like
He
okay,
thought about it too.
Yeah, he's like, we're friends, but we're not that close of friends, okay? Like, you just ate my food, dude. Like, you have your own. Like, what are you doing? Like, why would you think this is okay? I just love his face. It's just like, no. Hate you.
Have you ever seen the dogs with the talking buttons? They could press the button and it says different words.
Yes, I love those. Oh my god, they speak so many languages or like so many words and stuff. I think it's like I've seen corgis do it mostly, but there's other type of dogs that do it too. But corgis are the smartest ones.
The poodle, I forgot her name, but she's a poodle and she does it.
Oh,
and
she
she's
does it too.
Smart.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I've
she's a
seen
big
the ones
poodle.
where they do the colors or the thing too with the corgis do that one with they have the cards up and then they like the lady puts up a card and it like taps it like how many times the number is.
Uh-huh.
It's really fucking cute. Like these dogs are too freaking smart for their own good.
I would love to know what that dog that's upset that he ate his food is thinking. Like I want him to have the buttons so he can press them.
I know, like F you, yo.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a cat just chilling out. I mean, this little girl's lucky that this cat was so nice. That's all I'll say about that. She's like, yo, that was my tail, bitch.
She's like, really?
Yeah, like really?
The audacity.
She's really like, I'm telling you, this cat is very well mannered, because if that happened to any other like cat, this kid, the foot, like this bare foot. Look at the look. She's thinking
Moments
about
before
it.
disaster.
She's thinking about it. She's like, should I teach this little girl a lesson? She must really love her because she decided not to teach her a lesson and just tell her to herself.
Pretty cat too.
Such a pretty cat. I love it.
What's your
Love the
favorite
babies.
color cat or pattern?
Is it gonna be like super racist if I say white? Because I
No.
love white cats.
Yeah, I love them too. When I was a kid though, my favorite one was orange tabbies. I really liked them.
Oh, that's so cute. Like I always wanted a white cat with blue eyes. Like it was like my dream to have a white cat with blue eyes.
Yeah.
And when I first met my husband, I had my cat Luna, and my cat Luna was a tabby. And like I would always tell him like I want a white cat with blue eyes, kind of like the one in Aristocats, like Duchess from like the Disney movie The Aristocats. Cats. Aristocats. I can say this word. And I really loved that movie, and I was like, I really want one like this. And then when my cat Luna died, it was like a year. We went without having a cat because I wasn't ready to have another cat in my life after that, because I was like devastated. And so my husband, so then something else happened. Like I lost my job because I got laid off because Future Shop went out of business, and I was working at Future Shop, and I went through like a really, really hard time in my life, and I was just like incredibly depressed, and I was just like not in a good place. And so like my husband for my birthday surprised me with Yuki. He like tracked down this breeder and like got her for me because in Canada you would have to do some running around to find a cat with blue eye, like a white cat with blue eyes. So somehow, some way he found one and got her for me for my birthday. And I was like, so
That's literally my dream. Like, okay, this is like a little personal, but like I always wanted that to happen to me. Like someone giving me like a really cute animal as a gift.
oh, I hope it does. It's like one of the,
I
it's
feel
like
like
a-
it's never gonna happen.
why? No, put that into the universe. You just did. And someone may hear your call and your want, and it'll happen. But the thing is that you want the person that gives you the cat to know that like it's your cat. Like it's like if you ever like break up or whatever, like you're not gonna have like custody issues. Like that's your cat. Like I think that like when Yuki came into my life, it was like definitely like a support animal at the time. I couldn't believe that he found her. It was like one of the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. And it's like a gift that keeps on giving, like forever. Well, not forever, for as long as they live. You know what I noticed today, Brittany, is I don't think I've ever had this many sex bots in my stream in the chat as I have today. And I think it's a good sign.
It's something about maybe like us talking about dolphins scraping people, probably.
I think that's probably it. Let me see if I have any other little videos marked. Oh my God. There's a video of a wolf pup that howls and starts the day off on a high note. Okay, we're gonna see this because it's cute. But you guys, if you need to turn down your volumes, just in case there is dogs around or cats around and they're gonna go crazy, you may want to do that. Oh my God, there's more. We're talking about cute things here. Porn bots. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, they're babies. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my God, this is freaking adorable.
Petals just
I'm
looked
about
at
to
me.
make that sound.
Oh my God.
That was so cute. Oh my God. Sounds just like Nina. Oh my God. I do make these noises quite often. But they're so cute. Oh my God. This is freaking adorable. What's your favorite animal, Brittany?
My favorite animal. That's a hard one. I guess when I was a kid, it was a dolphin, but maybe now it's more of a like. Okay, so my favorite animal symbolically is a moth, like a fluffy moth, which I use a lot for symbolism because I like what they represent.
Cool.
I like the duality that they can be viewed as retarded or they can be viewed as very courageous. Because they fly into the flames.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
that is really funny. I've never heard that.
And
That
they're
they
also
could be viewed as retarded.
Yeah, and they
true.
follow the moons, and they're associate being very like mystical, and also the fact that the big fluffy ones, the females, they have one purpose in life. They're born to fuck, have baby, and die in 1 week, and they don't eat. They're
Wow.
skinny legends. They don't have mouths, so I think they're super cool.
Wow. Yeah. And what is that one called in Godzilla versus Kong? Like it's that butterfly one. That thing is cool. It was like, was that Mothy or whatever the fuck it's like? I called it Mothy. People in the chat are gonna take away my geek card. Mothra, that's right. I called it Mothy. I was like,
Mothy's
Mothy,
cuter.
I love you. I just thought Mothy was really cute. Esme's here. Hi, Esme. Thank you so much for the $5. Says I just got home. I need sleep, but I have a good stream and weekend girly. You too. Thank you for being here. And we're basically almost done. I'm just like, I got a couple more cute videos and then we're basically done. Here's oops, hold on. Here's one more. This one says Mama Cat brings her kitten to her best friend. Aww. Oh my gosh. It's a dog. Oh my God. That's freaking adorable. See, I always thought that like when I was growing up, I saw a lot of Tom and Jerry, and I saw a lot of like, old school cartoons that says dogs and cats can't be friends. And the real life is really different because they can be friends and they're so cute when they are, but they also hate each other. It's like in their genetics. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Did you have any other cute videos that you wanted to show us before we go?
Let's see. None come to mind really. But when I was squealing earlier, Petals was looking at me like, really? Like you're giving another thing attention? A little jealous.
Oh, that's so cute. Well, Brittany, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun and it uplifted your spirits a little bit.
Thank
Because I know you're
you.
going through a lot. So I hope it was helpful. Just tell everyone where they can find you again before we take off.
You can find me on YouTube, Brittany Venti, and my second channel, Saturday Supermodel, and Instagram, Saturday Supermodel, and then also Brittany Venti as well. And I'm on Twitter, so you'll see me complain a lot.
All of her links are in the description, including her link tree. She's got all sorts of different social medias and everything like that. Please make sure you go and subscribe. And also, everybody just send out good thoughts and good vibes to Brittany. She's going through a lot right now. And, thoughts and prayers help. And I want to thank each and every one of you out there for being here today and just hanging out with us. If you super chatted, thank you so much. It always helps. And everyone, all my members, you guys are awesome. And if you were just in the chat and you just press the thumbs up, that's amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Every week you come out here and hang out with us. So after this, it's going to be Friday Night Tights. I'm probably going to be in the chat. So everybody, I'll probably see you there. If not, I will see you, I believe, this Sunday on my channel. We're doing the review for Open Range. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's like a weird sci-fi on Amazon Prime. So if you haven't watched it, everybody go watch it. We're doing a spoiler review this Sunday. I canceled it last Sunday, but we moved it to this Sunday, so it's happening. It's gonna be an interesting time. And it'll be really fun. Thank you, Mid-Tier Alpha, for $19.99. Nice to see you, ladies. Have a good weekend. You too. And thank you for your generosity. That's amazing. So
He's always
everybody,
nice.
that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Mid-Tier Alpha. Everybody, make sure you. Oh, and you also catch Brittany Venti and Chrissy Mayer on Simcast on Sunday as well. That's usually right after my show. So make sure you're subscribed to Chrissy Mayer. They hang out on Sundays, but you're not going to the Chicago thing anymore, right?
Yeah, I'm not, but I'll be on
Okay.
Simcast still. I'll be available.
So she'll be on Simcast Sunday. And also, again, Chrissy Mayer is going to be live in Chicago doing the panel. So make sure you check that out as well, you guys. Everybody, have a great weekend. Make sure you practice empathy. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.